Hey y'all, it's Joe, just Joe, and I'm back with another video. Today I think I'm going to kind of talk about some of my favorites. I've got a little table over here that I'm actually going to bring a little closer. I do have this stuff on my face. It was not easy, so I'm kind of saying this is a bubble of things that I really love because there's so many things and so many favorites in my collection. I've been doing makeup long enough that I don't pick a whole lot of misses. It does happen, of course. It would, I mean, it happens to everybody, but when you've been in it a while, um, and you're not buying every new thing that comes out every time, you kind of, you are purchasing more from the things that you really do love. So that's where I'm at today. If you like this kind of thing, if you like makeup, unboxings, talking about fur babies, life, mental health, any of that stuff, like, comment, and subscribe below. Ring the bell. It's a good time. It really is. But anyway, let's just jump into it. Today is Christmas Day. I may upload this today, and if I do, the items probably will not be listed below today. I will get to it. But anyway, I decided with the eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to use today, a brand that I believe is mostly came out this year. I think one of the palettes might have been at the end of last year, but I think they came out this year. And I haven't got to play with them a whole lot. And since the few times I have, I really enjoyed the formula. I thought, well, let's just highlight this brand. And it is Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the Bard, this is the Druid, and I have the Sorcerer also, but I'm kind of going to do a Christmas look, so these are the two I'm going to use. The Druid one looks like this. And the outer, it looks so pretty. I hope it shows up nicely. But very beautiful. And this is the last one I picked up. I have all three that they come out with. Mostly because, like, people like Batty Bean, Amy Loves, I believe. Several of the people that I truly... This is the... Well, let me show you the outside. That's the outside. And that is the inside. I'm kind of going to mix between the two palettes today. But I do have a few indie brand channels I watch that I would say their opinion matters a lot to me. So if I am purchasing a new brand, I kind of see where they stand on that brand. I do have some hot chocolate because I still have that little scratch in my throat. So I'm hoping that gets me through without coughing too much. And let's get into it. So I'm wearing my red sweater, and the sweater is supposed to kind of hang off. I end up pulling it up a lot, but I paired it with a green tank top for Christmas. And because my red sweater and my red hair is kind of bold, I think I'm going to do the green eye look. I did go with the... I can't tell if you can see. You see the red in my waterline? That is harvested from Lethal Cosmetics. It was part of Teresa is Dead and their collaboration this year. They've had two collabs. This year's collaboration, which was Teresa is Lethal, I believe. The first one was Lethal is Dead. But let's just jump into, let's see which palette I'm going to get, like a transition shade. Let's go with this olivey tone. It is, oh goodness, Sage. It's really hard to read. And I'm going to put that through the crease. So, today, as far as my base is concerned, I do have some pretty tried and true for me. But I want to show you, this is a newbie to me. And it's very affordable. It's called Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer by Essence. It is so much like the Glow Recipe. Oh, it is so good. So I have that on. I have the Danessa Myricks Serum, Sunday Raleigh sunscreen. And no matter if the sun is behind a cloud or out or all the things, you need to be putting sunscreen on. And I had some on this morning, but I ended up kind of washing my face. I just used some micellar water. Since I'd already washed my face this morning. So I wanted to reapply my sunscreen, even though the sun's probably not going to be out much of the time I'm outside. It doesn't matter. We do not want to end up with skin cancer. And that's the real tea. Who says that? I can't remember. Maybe it's Trixie Cosmetics. Thinking makeup. Trixie Mattel. Or Katya, I'm not sure. I feel like one of them is the one who says it. And then foundation this year. And I've always loved this brand's foundation. It's NARS. And the problem is, I bought it. And I'm pretty sure they're not cruelty free. Hold on, let me look. Ow, that hurt my hand. It doesn't look like they're cruelty free. So I'm going to try not to be purchasing from that brand anymore. Again, I'm kind of new to trying really hard. This year I've tried really hard to go cruelty-free and vegan. Well, not and vegan, and slash or vegan, I should say. But it's not easy, especially when you're really used to certain brands. I know I've said this before, but I was very gullible getting into makeup. I had no idea how much is tested on animals. I really didn't. And I guess because I never messed with makeup much in my youth and stuff, I just didn't know. But that's okay. For me, it's getting to my goal, and the journey is part of that. So I am trying really hard to use up what I have that is not cruelty free, and hopefully by next year my collection will be cruelty free. Knock on wood, hopefully. And then as far as bronzers are concerned, I don't know how to say it. Saie, Saie, I believe. Man, I really enjoyed that bronzer, and I don't like very much from that brand. And it's a big tub like the NARS one, so it lasts forever. I didn't buy many other bronzers this year. I got a couple that were smaller, but I didn't buy the Charlotte Tilbury or the NARS one because this one's so big that I didn't want to. I'm trying not to waste as much as I used to and use what I have, which is hard when you're kind of a collector. I'm going to also take this up under that red under the waterline. About halfway, I think. Yeah. I really hope y'all have had a great Christmas so far. It's about 5 p.m. here on Christmas Day. And I didn't get to travel with my husband to his folks. He's already on the way back. He went yesterday on Christmas Eve. But because of my hand and the weather and the pain, I don't think I would have probably tried, but I don't think I could have done it anyway. But if the ones of you that follow me know that Lucky's on antibiotics for pancreatitis, which Kit Kat was on for Thanksgiving. So I had to be here to give him his medicine anyway. And yes, my husband did ask if I wanted him to stay. And mostly because his grandmother is 96. And I really want him to be spending time with her, because even if we don't want to think about it or not, there's just not many years left for her to be on this earth with us. And I really, really want him to spend some time with her. I mean, I hope she lives to be 150, but it doesn't seem to be the way that a normal human body will be, you know? I try not to get upset about it, because it's just part of life. But I do want him to be able to see her when he can. So, and then on bronzers, the Wayne Goss that I got in that mystery bundle, oh, that powder bronzer is amazing. I've got it also on top of the cream bronzer. That green is really pretty. And I'm barely going in, and it is showing up so nice. I never know if I like the way red looks in my waterline. I don't know if it looks cute or if I look like I have pink eye or something. And then for blushes, it was really hard because I love Made by Mitchell's formula. And I'm going to tell you, Rare Beauty got it just a teeny bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to go into this. My cats are going wild. That's why I have to shut the door. Y'all think it's just because of the dog? The dog's at a pet hotel. Listen. I don't know. They're wild. They just ate too, and they get a little excited after that. This shade is called Forest. So, that one. I'm kind of doing the outer V, maybe a little in the crease. But yeah, Rare Beauty got it for me. It took me a while to decide. I did have to swatch a few of them, but you just, one dot. And then, I mean, today I used more than one dot because I wanted a heavier blush look. But really, one dot will do you. And people are like, well, the container's so small. I'm telling you, you use so little that that container will last you forever. I really want to kind of do, I think I'm going to do like a green gold with the little red in the waterline. I'm putting the green down, not even knowing where I'm going with it. I almost pulled out the Danessa Myricks palette because it's got such beautiful shifty colors, but I really wanted to go Christmas themed this year with my eye look, and I usually don't do a themed eye look a lot, so that's, I think, why we are here doing this green, red, and gold. I mean, this just blends out. I don't know how some of these indie brands do these beautiful shadows for the price. I mean, because some of them are very reasonable, especially if you break it down per shadow. I know some people are like, oh, this 12-pound palette, that's a lot of money. But if you divide the cost by 12 bucks, it's really not, you know? And I feel like their shadow, some of their colors were unique to my collection, which is, I feel like, kind of hard to do at this point. I'm going to go to about a third of under my eye with that hunter green. My neighbor has very, very kindly, again, invited us over for the holidays. And my husband's going to be able to join me this time. Thanksgiving, I went by myself because he was still at his folks' house. Alright. This is looking really pretty. And for highlighter, I hate to admit it, and if I knew Teresa is dead personally, I probably would have to be mad at her for even introducing us to the brand. But the Chantecaille liquid highlighter, it comes in this packaging. Gorgeous. Really for mature skin. If you don't wear highlighter because of wrinkles and whatnot, and you're afraid it accentuates it, try the Chantecaille. It's worth the money. And then, I said the white Goss for the powder. Oh, the blush powder, that was a hard one too, but I really like Kaleidos' formula. But I love Trixie Mattel's formula too. I mean, the blush is hard for me. I love blush so much, and I feel like all of my blushes have a place in my makeup, you know. But, and then for the highlighter, powder highlighter, Chantecaille and Kaleidos again. I know, I know. Oh, and my powder I use on my face. I'm still loving the Airbrush Flawless Finish Charlotte Tilbury. And when I sprayed, now this spray I don't think is really longevity, the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. But But I'm not going to have makeup on long tonight. And I really think it melts your makeup so good. And the mister is gorgeous. And there's a green tea version of the, or white tea. White, I don't know. If you got the double, the one with two of these, one of them is a different scent. Oh, it smells so good. And maybe you can get the big size on their website. I don't know, but I'm going to look into it. Something I use under my under eyes that's been out forever is Tatcha Underlight and Eye Treatment. The Pearl. I use it almost like concealer when my eyes look tired, or maybe my wrinkles are more pronounced because I'm tired. This just lightens up a little bit and doesn't sit in my fine lines. But I've had this for 2 years. I love this stuff. Or I've been using it for 2 years, I guess I should say. I think I'm going to use NYX glitter glue because I want it to pop the gold. Let me put my mirror down. It's kind of hard because I'm still wearing this thing. It's supposed to be in a sling, but that's really hard to put makeup on, so I will put the sling back on once I'm done with my makeup. For my friends on here that's probably hollering at me through the camera right now. And I need a little brush. I thought I had one in front of me, but I guess I didn't put it out. Okay. Let me see if I see another one. We will just use this little one. This is the Maleficent Disney brushes. They're okay. The brushes I got, they're fine. They're not the best, but they work pretty good. And I'm just going to carve out my crease with the glitter glue so that the gold really pops. I may use two. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go for just gold instead of using two like I normally do. Two shimmers. So, are y'all eating dinner now? Like I said, it's around 5:30 p.m. Alright, I got that. I'm going to put a little glue in that inner corner. Have y'all opened presents? What have y'all got done today? The friends I have talked to have accomplished so much, and I feel like I've done nothing. I haven't had a whole lot to do, though. Oh yeah, the Lethal Cosmetics gel liners for the waterline. I know so many people that don't realize gel liner can go in the waterline. But Lethal and Melt Cosmetics, amazing. But Lethal beats out Melt in my books. Kaleidos eye primer, amazing. Another thing, I got it for free when I bought something. And Teresa's dad kept talking about how amazing it was. So I finally opened mine, and she's right. It's really good. And on my lips, I have a Wayne Goss lip liner and YSL lipstick. I can't, every year YSL lipstick beats out everybody. It's just the way it is right now. I think I'm going to use this teal and then a gold. It's called Lure. It's like a blue teal shift. Just right in the middle, but not as much as I usually do. I'm just going to pat it right there, and I'm going to do mostly gold. And you know how I do. I'm going to barely pat the whole corner just for a little bit of shimmer everywhere, but really strong in the middle. I'm trying to get this done before Jason gets here. He's supposed to be here any minute. I have plenty of time to do it, but he'll come in talking to me and everything else. Which is fine, but you know how it is. Somebody don't expect you, that don't do YouTube, they kind of don't expect for you to be on the camera. Even if you tell them, they don't, since they don't do it, they don't really think about it, you know. I went a little further than I thought, but that's fine. I can overlap the gold. If y'all hear that water, it's because it's so cold that I do have the faucets already dripping. Our heater's acting funny, I had a friend come, and I think it's fine, but I just don't want our pipes to freeze up. Oh, the refi for eyebrows, still my top. Now I just gotta figure out which kind of gold I want. There's a pinky gold and kind of a brownie gold. I think I'm gonna go with the brownie gold. And it is called, this one's hard to read. It's black on dark green. Bear form. This color right here. And I'm gonna use the other side of that brush that's sticky with the glue. Oh, that was not showing up as strong. Oh, there we go. It's kind of like had to get the top off or something. And then again, I can't really pick an eyeshadow palette. I was trying. So I decided to highlight a new brand to me. Another new brand to me was Martine Cosmetics from France. I really loved that palette. And I got the greeny, grungy looking one. They have several palettes, but that was just new to me. I think they were already in existence. I may have to get my highlighter to go in the inner corner. I don't know. I might try this one, Charismatic, and the other palette. It's so pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Charismatic. It's kind of got red and pink. This one in the middle at the top right here. I'll just do the little bit in the inner corner. Oh, yeah. And then I'll just need to do mascara, guys. I really hope you're having a great Christmas. Let me see if I talked about everything over here. I did. If you had one product, the only product you could keep this year, and you had to start your collection over with just that one product, what would it be? Let me know. I may not have it. I may want to try it. So that's that. I am going to get one of my favorite mascaras from this year. I think it's pretty recently, like in the last few months, was released. Because I had that bump come up in my waterline, so I threw out all my mascaras. And just got all new mascara because it scared me. And the bump did go away by doing that. But the Tower 28, y'all, the Making Waves, amazing mascara. I've really been into tubing mascara, but this one's just a regular good mascara. And when you don't have any lashes, and the brush is kind of like roller lash a little bit, and I really used to love that mascara too. But when you don't have lashes, a good mascara is really important. Oh, I got a dot on. Y'all know I'm impatient, but if you get a mascara dot, you definitely have to wait and just flick it off, or you'll make a mess. If you've already opened gifts, let me know what you got for Christmas. I'm nosy like that. Jason's bringing my gifts from his mom's. So that'll be exciting. I'll get to do that before we head over. And I always get at the base and roll up. I see a lot of YouTubers that don't do that. And I tell you, I say that, especially for my little non-existent lashes, it makes a big difference. But you gotta kind of roll it instead of just squiggle. I roll and squiggle at the same time. I'm still kind of mouth breathing. I'm still stopped up. But at least I didn't cough this video. I probably just jinxed myself. I also really like the Tarte tubing mascara and the Blink tubing and the Calorie. I found some good mascaras this year. But anyway, I think that's it. Let me take another look. Oh, you can barely see where I got that dot. Alright, I got it. I'll come up a little bit closer. I never know if you guys can see very well when I'm back there. But I'm really happy with this look. So my Christmas look is done. I hope y'all are having an amazing, amazing, amazing Christmas. I hope it's an amazing day in general. Whatever you celebrate, happy holidays. I love you guys. Stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.